Got me bloody. Yep. That was good.
Got you bloody?
Got me.
Got you bloody?
It's too early in the morning.
Ah, me fucking. Ah, yeah, fucking. Alright guys, it's drift day. It's drift morning. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know about Alex here. He works night shift, so he's probably used to being fucked up. Me and Adam are running on like 0 sleep.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, let's go and see if we can't finish off this head gasket.
Yeah.
Keen.
Sick. Alright.
Coffee!
Yes, coffee.
Coffee. Alrighty, so we made it. I just went and got briefed up and stuff. Pit crew's here, changing the wastegate spring and the new external gate that I put on. Yeah, nice. How'd you go, mate?
Yeah, got the spring in there.
Got the spring in there?
But this spring, for some reason, someone's cut it, and I'm assuming they've cut it a little bit so it's less.
Bit less burst.
Yeah. So that's a bit gay.
We'll find out. Was it obviously way more? Yeah. That's like a floppy ass spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So this was the spring that was in the gate. Took the spring out of this old gate, which actually used to be on this car with the old setup before I went to the Turbo Smart gate. So last night when we went for a drive, we were just running at gate pressure. I hadn't wound up the boost controller at all, and it was pretty much opening like straight away, and it was creeping up to 8 pound. But I figure it's better to have a better spring in there that's closer to the boost we're going to run to start with. So we've put this spring in there, which I'm pretty sure is a heavier spring. Hopefully this is more like a 10 to 12 PSI spring, and then we can work with that, and that should be a lot better. Hopefully it holds that that spring holds the gate closed for a lot longer, and hopefully it doesn't open till at least sort of 8 pound or something. But we'll just try it and see, I suppose.
Yeah. Where'd you put that other dickhead bolt?
I put it in this bucket. Ah, yeah, fucking. Here it is, mate.
Oh, I was kind of leaving that one for you to do because you pulled it out so you can put that.
Fine, alright. As you can see, it did not get time to wash the car or do anything. The car is filthy. Sweet. Alrighty, so I've just done a quick bolt check all over the hot side just before it gets too hot to touch. And I've got the new gate spring in it, so hopefully that works because I don't want to have to change that again after it gets hot. So, there's a couple of sick KEs here today. KEs are sick. Anyway, gonna warm up this car and go take a shit and then go out on track. So, see you on the GoPro. Feels so much better after a big old poo.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fuck, my windscreen's so dirty, eh?
I thought you would have cleaned it sooner.
Yeah, I would have if I remembered, but I flapping didn't.
Oh no. Ah, brother!
G'day, mate.
Blowing it for me. Thanks, mate.
Cheers, mate. Fuck yeah.
That's a bit better.
Yeah, like 12 pound.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they do open turn 2. Oh, fuck yeah, they open turn 2! Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, it opens to like 6.
Yeah. I think because that rear housing's so small, it still just creeps up.
Yeah. Still, that's good, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with that.
That's all right.
Yeah, it does get to 14.
All's alright.
Oh, it's good, it feels good.
Yeah.
There's like no one on track, this is sick. on plumbing that in. I'm not super stoked with the screamer. I don't particularly like the screamer, and I don't think this car sounds that great with it.
No.
I don't know, I'll see what it sounds like outside the car with some footage, but at this stage I pretty much plan on plumbing that back in. Just so all you YouTube people are aware.
Yeah. We're dickheads, but not as much.
Yeah. The other thing is, like, I want to drive Archie and stuff, and the last thing I want to do is like have a loud car there. I don't want to get that, like, get places shut down.
Yeah.
I'm not about that. Want to keep tracks open.
Yep.
turn 2, 4th gear still. The latch is a bit dicky. Jack, thanks mate.
Thanks, man.
4 gears.
How's that feel?
Fucking it's leaking shitloads of something though. Oh yeah, it's fuck the heater hose. Yeah.
Where's that? Oh, oh fuck. Oh, it's pissing out.
Yeah, that's just coolant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I've got no 4 gears, but
When we pulled up, did you feel a big clunk?
yeah. Yeah, I felt that. Hey mate, I've got no 4 gears.
No, forward gears.
Yeah, I can reverse.
So it's a diff, is it?
Must be. Can go backwards.
Okay, what I'll do, I'll sneak down this way. And
Yep.
keep everybody, you stay against that edge.
Yep.
I'll unhook and we'll
Go
sneak
straight
you back
backwards
down.
into the trip. Yep, sweet.
Let's take it back in front of us. This must look so funny. That's embarrassing.
Alright, so that was interesting coming back to the pits backwards. But so what it was, I thought it was a diff because even in neutral he couldn't tow me because it was jammed up, like it was actually just completely jammed solid going forwards, but I had reverse. But it turns out the hydro caliper, I broke a bolt, or a bolt has come out of the hydro caliper, it's loose, so obviously it's jammed down, and going forwards it was just trying to lock the caliper on, but going backwards obviously it was traveling through the caliper. So unsure what's going on here. Gonna have to, I'll pull the caliper off, see if I actually snapped the bolt, whether it just came out. Obviously you can see this wheel bearing's not very happy. I'd say what's happened is when that's clocked and jammed, it's probably just pushed this right up and maybe fucking, I don't know, it still feels pretty solid, so I'd say it probably just jammed it up and some oil leaked out. Because yeah, it's not looking too happy there. As for the fire underneath the car, I don't know, I'm assuming that's just my screamer. I don't know if there's much we can do about that. So I think that's just my screamer was shooting flames and maybe lighting all the gearbox oil on fire or something.
Oh yeah, probably. Hey, there's a lot of oil under there. Holy fuck.
So yeah, I don't know. Don't know about that. I guess yeah. Again, I'm not sold on this screamer. I'm not going to leave it like this, but it does for now, and it's performing well, so hopefully I can get this. Oh, the other thing is I popped a heater hose, so this front heater hose is all sorts of cooked and chopped and just pissing out coolant, so yeah, I'll see what I can do about that. Might be able to just cut back where it was actually pissing out and then rejoin it or something. I don't know, I'll find out. I'll see what I can do. Righto. So I did manage to find a bolt to fit in the caliper. I had to cut it down, it was a bit long, but I'm glad I found one because I didn't think I had one with such fine thread. And I got this heater hose off, and you can see, that is a little hole there. So that's the hole, it's just a pinhole, just pissing out. So what I'm hoping is I can just trim this pretty much there with some parrot beaks so that the clamp goes over that hole and I can just put it back on and hopefully it's all sweet. That's my plan. Cool beans. Give it the beans. Alright, so I got that hose back on. Thus far, at operating temp, it is not leaking, so hopefully it is sorted. The gate is sticking open. That's a problem. Basically, I just tapped it with a shifter and it closed, so I don't know, it must just be sticky. Not exactly ideal, but gonna have to deal with it for today. And the calipers mounted back on and I did them up pretty tight, so hopefully there's not gonna give us any more trouble. So crisis averted, we're back out on track. I'm sure old mate that had to get us off in reverse is probably gonna be pretty surprised to see us back out there. Anyway, crisis averted.
Pretty out of control.
So it does bake forth, as you saw. I'm not going to do it too much though because it burns way too much tyre. It pretty much cooked those. I did what, 4 laps?
Yeah.
I did 3 laps of 3 to 6 and then 1 lap and cooked the tyres.
I did 3 laps, so.
Yeah. Yeah, either way I don't think they like that 4th gear. Maybe they don't like the lower pressure too. I've got them at a lower pressure today.
Oh, they're gripping up.
Yeah. Not much though. I've only got them 5 PSO lower, so it shouldn't be much worse. But could just be a bad batch too. I suppose we'll find out. See how these ones go.
What are you gonna? What are they on?
They're on 35.
See how we go, I guess.
See how we go. All right. We can go back on track.
Pretty low, really. Pressure. 35.
Oh, a lot of people run like lower than 20.
Oh, they've got big power, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, back out there. So yeah, probably shouldn't have done that turn 2 again. I just sort of wanted to do at least, it was good. I just want to do at least 2 so that you just know that it wasn't a fluke of sorts, I suppose. But yeah, definitely debeated the crap out of this tyre coming into 3 after that. And after 4, it seems like that's when the gate starts to stick open. So I don't know if it's just it gets to a certain heat where it sticks, or whether it is just like that fourth gear, that pressure in it being open the whole time actually is causing a problem making it stick open. So from now on, I'm probably not going to do turn 2 from here at this point out, just because it's not good for tyres, and yeah, doesn't seem to be good for the car right now, but it does do it, which is good.
That's that entry. Nice,
yeah,
flat.
big flat spot. I need to get better at entering without the handbrake. I need to do better scandos and foot braking. But either way, so we got one that debeaded here from just before, and the last set we had one D-lam, and the other one was sort of all right. So what we've decided to do is the one that didn't D-lam from that one is going on this side, and the one that didn't, the one that didn't debead from that one is going on this side, and the one that didn't D-lam from the last one is going on this side, so that I can get a few more laps out of that set, because I'll be damned if I'm wasting like half a set of tyres. It's 2 different wheels, but who cares? Also, Pecky just came over and had a quick chat. He's loving his new S13, so hopefully there'll be some sick footage of that out as well. Everyone having a good day today. Yeah. All right. bit hot, huh? A bit warm.
Nice.
What blow by?
Like a ball one.
Fucking oath, mate. So yeah, that would be delabing soon. Anyway, it's not the tyres, that's my fault for not being able to fucking enter without being on the handbrake for 4 hours. No, I do need to get better at entries without handbrake. That's what I need to practice. I need to stop grabbing the handbrake.
Yeah.
You and your filters. She's loving it.
I'm just fucking filming shit, you know, just fucking pointing the camera at things, just catching all the fucking action.
Oh, look at that action.
Oh, look at that action. Oh,
that action over there.
shit.
Oh, there's so much action. Alrighty, so finally get to drive Drift-o-rama, which is cool. These tyres are like real skatey, so go do some Drift-o-rama laps and hopefully it's all good. know. Alright, so it appeared we've been to Turbo. Turbo's not very happy at all, so yeah, been to Turbo, I guess. So pretty much now going to need new gate and turbo setup. Unsure yet what I'm going to do about that at this point. That's just a later problem for now. But just there's a fair bit of blow-by. Well, it looks like a fair bit of blow-by, but I actually don't think it's as much as it looks. So I just thought I'd do a quick comp test just on cylinder 1. While it's this hot, it's actually better than it was before. I just wanted to double check, see how happy them rings are. But I think I just need a better catch can set up with baffling and a actual breather instead of just venting it out and letting it spray all up my engine bay. So anyway, had a sick time doing Drift-o-rama, that was wicked. Keen to do a lot more driving of that layout, that's going to be sick, so can't wait for next time. But been the turbo, but these rear tyres were dead anyway, so I was out of tyres anyway, so just load up and go home now. Righto guys, so yeah, in conclusion, was a wicked day. Again, car is handling so well. Yeah, really loving it. Bit wild actually, coming into turn 1 that quick on like Chinese coilovers and everything, but whatever, they're surviving, so far, whatever. So yeah, that gate is sticky, it's a problem. I'm gonna have to get just a decent quality gate. Luke is actually thinking about upgrading from the old Turbo Smart, my old Turbo Smart 38mm 2-bolt gate from the old setup. So if I could get that gate back off Luke, which I'm going to talk to him about, that's going to be wicked. So sort that gate out, and yeah, then the turbo. Again, like I said in the last video, we did kink that feed line, so it could have been starved for oil, or I'm thinking because of so much blow-by, it may have actually pressurized the return and done some damage. I won't know until I pull that turbo off and inspect and pull it down and actually see what happened to it, what went wrong. So that just is what it is. So if it's a blow-by issue, I may just have to pull the motor out and re-ring it. Not a massive deal. That comp test came back alright, so honestly I'm not too worried. The ring gap is big, but it's not ridiculous. I really just need to change the catch can setup. I need to put a decent catch can on it with some baffling and a filter, so that it doesn't just spray all over the bonnet of the car and that sort of thing. But yeah, bummed to kill the turbo, but lucky I don't have much invested in that turbo. It is a China turbo, so I'll pull it down and see what went wrong, and then from there I'll decide what I'm going to do, whether I just replace it for another one and put a decent oil feed on it, or actually go down the route of a different turbo. So once I sort that gate issue out and then get this turbo swapped, it should be pretty good. With that gate, it's the oil temps, everything's a lot better. So the nature of having large ring gaps mean you do see bigger oil temps, or higher oil temps. That is literally just because of blow-by. You are getting more combustion heat into the actual sump, and it's heating the oil. It's just like a lot of people that do a lot of racing or are involved in speedway and that probably understand that, yeah, if your rings are gapped, you do tend to see hotter oil temps just because you get a lot more combustion heat through into the sump, into the oil. So obviously having the wastegate and being able to get all the exhaust gases out and not having so much back pressure on the exhaust side, I think helped a lot. The engine was running, the car was running way better all day, sounded way better all day, everything about it was way better having that decent gate. So being able to get that exhaust gas out, getting a lot of that back pressure out, and not having so much pressure in the cylinders, I think that was having a lot to do with how much blow-by and stuff there was. So it is a lot better now. But yeah, you just got to get that gate sorted so it's not sticky, put a better gate on it, change the turbo over. After that we should be pretty good. Like I said, it's getting an oil cooler as well. We'll get an oil cooler before Matsuri, but this has been a really good little hurrah, like finish the car and just drive heaps in a really short amount of time. It's been really fun. Very happy with the car, super stoked with how it handles, everything about it. Obviously got still a few issues to fix with it, but we've got like 6 weeks till Matsuri now, so this was pretty much my last little hurrah at trying to get to all these events as fast as possible. Have succeeded in mostly getting the car pretty well sorted within 4 events, so we've done pretty well, I think. Big thanks to Adam for helping me out with that. And yeah, so from here on out, driving content's going to be a bit quiet because I'm just going to be probably head down, arse up, getting ready for Matsuri. Got a lot of time to sort out the car, so that should be fine. It's just a matter of having the time to get the work to sort out the car, so, and to buy tyres and everything else that comes with driving. So yeah, see you on the next video. Thanks for watching as always. Hope you enjoyed the driving, and hope you enjoyed a lot of the external footage. Hopefully it was good and you watched it and that was awesome. So thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you on the next one where I'll be starting to sort out my turbo probably on this car. So cheers guys, catch you later. One last thing I do want to mention and tack on is big shout out to this mighty Falcon in my trailer setup. Like, since I finished the car, this thing has just been flawless at towing me around and getting me to events and driving and stuff. So yeah, what a weapon. What a weapon of a machine. Good girl. Good girl.
Fucking hell.
What are you eating there, mate?
Chips. Hot potato.
Fucking hell, mate.